Yo, what's up guys? It's Bill here for Classic Rock and Metal Review. I'm going to give you a February schedule. Got 10 episodes planned, and this is what is coming at you. You guys have spoken. More bootleg talk is what you want. I'm up for that. Maybe a little more Sabbath talk too. Maybe combine the two of those ideas. We'll see how it goes. New schedule will address both of those concerns. Also allows me to do a little more of one-off ideas that I've had kicking around in my head, have not been able to do. So they'll just be random, but we'll see how it goes with that. One thing I'm bringing back, Artist of the Month. I used to feature an artist every month and try to just incorporate them in the various regular episodes I'm already doing. And that usually worked out pretty good. So first of all, you're going to see popping up today at the same time. It's there for you to watch. The monthly haul. Now this one actually, I didn't do one in the beginning of January for December's titles, so this will be all of December's titles and half of January's. Then we'll catch up with the second half of January a month from now. So the monthly haul, 21 new titles to check out, all commercially available titles. We handle bootlegs and super deluxe editions in a separate episode. Coming up on the 4th, going to start doing a new to me CD review. So something from the monthly haul. New to me, and just giving you my take on it. This month, that CD, that's right, never owned this thing. Ozzy's Ultimate Sin. Man, I think someone taped it for me back in the day, and I took one listen and it wasn't for me. Turned it right off for whatever reason. Gave it no fair chance at all. So, give you my review on that guy. Coming up on the 7th, we'll do a bootleg update, all the new releases from Japan. Got a little catching up to do with that. Following that will be on the 10th of the month, shoot for review for Roger Waters' double CD. I got this months ago. Been digesting it lately. Really good double CD. 2 different shows on here to cover. Coming up on the 13th of the month, Black Sabbath update. All the latest Sabbath news, any new release boots that are out there. Give you the lowdown on all those. Also, 40th anniversary of my first concert I was ever at, which just happens to be on a bootleg. Although it's an audience, which I don't really generally collect, but because I was at this show, monumental event. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Going to put myself on the stand, witness stand, defense stand. A lot of people calling bullshit on the Tommy Lee upside down solo, drum solo. Well, believe whatever you want, but I was there and it happened. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm going to play pros and cons, devil's advocate there. I'll give you all the evidence and lack of evidence that exists out there, because I've been going through this for the last couple of years on various social media sites too, not just here, so that'll be fun. We're also going to give you my final take on Geezer's Into the Void, which I finished like a couple months ago at this point, but I don't think I just wrapped it all up. Still had a little bit to go when I was last talking about that. And believe it or not, I'm going to give you guys a comprehensive list of all the mandatory Sabbath and Ozzy bootlegs. They're not going to be ranked or anything. Just going to give you all the list of all the bootlegs that you need by Ozzy, solo, and Sabbath. And it's for none other than Chris Allo, who commented on how much he likes the Sabbath reviews. So that's for him. Now, is it the Chris Allo? I don't really know. I'm just assuming so. Of course, I'm sure it is. Chris rules, by the way. And I'm not just saying that because this dude commented on this channel. I've had a couple of cool people comment here. But man, he was like my favorite part of Sea of Tranquility. And I don't really get to watch them anymore. I just don't have time having this channel on my own. But when I used to, he was my favorite member of that whole panel they have. And it's an awesome channel, of course. You know that. All right, following that up, so we'll shoot 13th for Sabbath update. 16th, we'll shoot for a Black Sabbath related review. This month, let's dig into something that I really didn't think was necessary. I picked it up anyway because I collect all the Sabbath related soundboards. This is Bark at the Moon Rough Mix. Now the double CD outtakes from Bark at the Moon sessions, I already went over that pretty thoroughly, I think in the summer or so. Told you how great that is. I kind of blew this off a little bit. It's been sitting on the shelf. I got it the same time I got those outtakes. I just got around to listening to it a few weeks ago. And it's really its own kind of separate thing. And it's better than I remembered. A couple songs, exactly how I remembered. But this will be a fun little review. That's coming up on the 16th. On the 19th, Love You Long Time, Sabotage Power of the Night. As promised, I can't wait to get into this. I've only listened to it once since I got it a little bit ago. So I need to listen to it a little more to do a thorough Love You Long Time episode out of that. Super Deluxe Edition coming up on the 22nd. Update on deluxe editions and box sets that have just come out, coming out soon. I picked one up since we last talked about those things. I was telling you guys to get it. I don't know if you did, but it's kind of gone again. You had your chance. So I picked that up. I'll show you what that is. We'll do a review for that a few days later, maybe the 25th. Lastly, one last bootleg review in February. So sometime around the 28th, I guess. Artist of the Month, man. Trying to bring them into everything here. Ozzy's Bark at the Moon DVD. I think it's off Japan Laserdisc. Salt Lake City, Utah, March 18th, 1984. This is really cool. It's about 2 months after the show I saw. So awesome. We'll go over all that. That's what's coming up February. I suggest your ass subscribes. Join the other 1,180 some winners out there. All right, guys, I'll be seeing you soon.